Hello, this is Olga Jevtich. I'm a fashion designer and Miss Virginia Senior America 2003. Thank you very much for tuning in today, and this is Fashion Notes. I was recently in France with my husband attending fashion shows, gallery opening, and lots of window shopping, my passion and favorite sport. The weather was cooperating, so it was nice to see all this country from Paris, Clermont-Ferrand, Bordeaux, Biarritz, and also Spain. In Spain, the only difference when you go there, everything closed for lunch, and of course, everybody just speaks Spanish instead of French. And everything stopped in the noon time, only restaurants are open. I took some pictures of the windows so you can see later on the Spanish and French trends. Lots of woolen sweaters, hats and gloves, also boots in any length. For our male viewers, it was interesting to tell you they were showing very bright colors, metallic and sequences, and I do not know if this will be accepted if only for the show. Sometimes looks are only for the show, and then we get used to it. I do not know. The future will tell us. For accessories, there were lots of belts. The bigger, the better. Sometimes more than one. Wear them over the dresses, suits, or even coats to add a shape to your new wardrobe. You can use even skinny style in metallic for some shine, or velvet or woven fabrics for texture, and lots of rhinestone studs for additional sparkle. One of the shining stars of the season is patent leather. Years and years ago, the patent leather is only considered for the summer. Now, the patent leather is sophisticated and cool, even wintry and colored. In addition to black, you'll find patent leather accessory in white, navy, red, and camel. It can be dressed especially in the dark colors, in shoes, but also can be casual if shoes are flat. Another way to get splash of shine is in the handbag. Large patent bags are very practical, easy to clean, and can go from day to evening. Jewelry. Pearls are always classic fashion. Pearls are prized in ancient Egypt, and the royals were buried in them. In the ancient Rome, they were considered the ultimate symbol of wealth and social standing. The status of pearls had not changed. They are classic, feminine gem, symbolizing the love, wealth, and elegance. They grace the necks of queens, duchesses and princesses, movie stars, and fashion legends. This season, pearls come in different shades like cream, pinks, and peaches, lavender, and even black. They are mixed with other gems or chunky jewelry, and they are worn in multi-layers and close to the neck. Now I would like to show you some of the images that I took from France. My daughter put a slideshow together for you, and I will comment on the slides. Now, happy shopping! Now let's see if we are going to work it out to see some of the slides that I took in France. If not, I'll just tell you there were lots of windows. They are filled with lots of beautiful sweaters, boots in any lengths, and also, lots of beautiful jewelry. Like you can see in the stores, like a heavy coats for the season. Also the boots in any length and like a brown and earth colors. This is another window with the beautiful shoes. You can see flats and also some heels and high boots and a beautiful white blouse, which could be worn really dressy or not. Another window with lots of different shoes, variety of different shoes in dark colors, mostly brown and black, and you can see some grays also. Another window with interesting lace skirt. And this was the most interesting window with the colors red, accent red, and kind of beigey brown with the accessories in red. And here you have a red and camel color combination, which is very interesting and new this year with the coordinating hats. And this is like a longer jacket and a red hat and red scarf and longer jacket. Another window with the similar colors in different design and longer coat, and also they're all woolen pieces in camel. This was, I thought, this interesting window with the sofa, with the mannequin sitting on the sofa, and interesting window on the back, and she was dressed in camel color combination with red. Another is a short denim skirt, and you can see the lace peeking from the denim skirt and the little hat. And another interesting window, black and white, which is a very in. I think it's always in. It's never go out for fashion. Especially as I'm concerned, I like that very much. And then you have a combination of very shorter pants and the short tight jacket with the brown hat. And this is what we have right now. Anyway, this is just a little things. I would like to introduce you again. I have with me, first of all, one jewelry designer I'm going to introduce you. Her name is Johanna Adams. She's originally from Thailand. Actually, her father is American and mom is from Thailand. And I noticed her beautiful jewelry at one of the shows that I attended, and I invited her to thank you very much for coming in today and to show us your beautiful jewelry. And also, I would like to mention that we have two young people, Jonathan Blazer and Tabitha Carpenter. They are going to have a little background music, and then on the end, they are going to finish the show with a solo. They are students at the local university. They play usually in some restaurants. And for example, they are going to be December 29 in Fat Tuesday at 10 p.m. So if you're around, go and be treated with the beautiful music. Anyway, thank you for coming today. And especially thank you, Ms. Owens, for coming and showing on all these beautiful pieces. When did you start making jewelry?
Gosh, I started making jewelry when I was in high school. It started with collecting stones, and I was really interested in the holistic properties of stones. So I would collect stones, give it to my friends.
And you told me earlier that, the stones mean something, for the mood. Tell us about it. I would like to hear it again. It's a interesting story.
Sure. Quartz is known for its healing properties, and amethyst is really good for dreams. Rose quartz is good for love. So if you need a little luck in love, you give a person a rose quartz.
Oh, so if you have mixed all together, so we'll be all happy.
Theoretically, yeah. And they're just so pretty. So it really started with collecting the stones. And if I had a friend that was really sad, I'd make a necklace for her in pink rose quartz, which looks good on everyone. And hopefully, made her life a little bit better. And then I just kept on creating jewelry in college and so on and so forth. So I love.
So you probably
jewelry.
made jewelry for yourself, and people, admire. That's how you started.
Yeah,
Usually, how it is, people say, "Oh, where did you get this?" And I said, "Well, I made it." So this is really, interesting thing to do. And now, she has a business with a beauty. You will see me also have some models. So they're going to model this pretty well. And so now you have, you are featured in the magazines.
Yeah, I've been featured. I've been lucky and fortunate enough to be featured in Washington Post last spring in the style section, and also in Loudon magazine, the Washington Flyer, So I've been very, very lucky. I've also have items that are showcased at Saks Jandal and the Splash Spa Boutique at LA Sports Club in DC, and a boutique gallery, Sharon Fine Gallery in Bethesda, and another little boutique in Annapolis, Lilac Bijou.
Wow, but you really expanded your business. And what kind of stone do you usually use?
Sure. I typically use semi-precious stones and
semi-precious. Do you buy them around here, or do you mail order? Or how do you do?
A little bit of everything. Like you said, my mother's from Thailand, so when I go abroad and visit my grandmother, I get stones too.
It's a good, thing to do. The two things: to visit your grandmother and to buy some, jewelry, and then you make it. How do you get the idea, from making jewelry?
It's a mixture between the stones. Like some of the stones are just so pretty, they inspire me, and from people. So what would happen is I would make a necklace for you. I see that you have beautiful blue eyes, and blue looks magnificent on you. So I would get inspired by that, and I would try to make something that I think fits your personality.
Do you do also the special orders? Like if somebody would like perhaps to have a blue or green or something, so that you can combine, and if they see, for example, these blue necklaces that you have here, they would like the same style in different stones. You can do that?
Absolutely. That's one of the things I think that sets me apart from the local designers in DC, is that I'm willing and more than able to customize a piece for someone. If they want it longer, shorter. My aim is to make someone really happy, and for each person to have something that reflects their own personality. So I really love customizing
So when do you
pieces.
get most inspired, in the morning or evening, or when do you like, have the best idea to work?
My best ideas come between 12 and 3 o'clock in the morning, when I'm slightly sleep deprived.
Most inspiring at that time. Wow, interesting. For example, this blue necklace that caught my eyes, are what kind of stone you are using there?
Sure, that is blue lace agate.
Agate. And you use silver?
Silver beads.
To put it together?
Silver beads, silver toggle to connect the necklace. It's also Chalcedony and Swarovski crystals.
Swarovski crystal. And this white, for example, that will be beautiful for the bridal gown, this white one. Is that right?
Oh, it's gorgeous. And I can customize that for bridesmaids.
For bridesmaids, so you can, kind of match the whole wedding party with, something like with the pearls. I love pearls. They're always, as I said earlier, always elegant, and, they will never, ever go out with fashion. And we are having some models today. I would like you to pay attention to a beautiful design. May we have a first model, please? Oh, this is Ali, and she is wearing, tell us, is this like a quartz? Or
that is gorgeous. It's a multi-strand rock quartz necklace. It's perfect for a bridesmaid, or you can imagine wearing it with a nice linen tunic just any time of the year.
And also, this is like a clear, you can go with any color outfit. You really don't have to match anything. It just stands by itself in the way it is. It is absolutely beautiful. I like it very much. Thank you, Ali. Now we have a Christina. She's wearing some black beads. What kind of beads are these?
I love this necklace. I call it my Art Deco necklace. It's smoky topaz with a Thai silver flower on the side, so it has a bit of a 1940s classic appeal. It's supposed to be very close to your neck, and it's a lovely vintage inspired
And it's a double string. You have a double.
It's a double strand. There are two kinds of smoky topaz. We have a smaller faceted cut that's comparable to marcasite.
And she has also the ring. Look at the ring. Show Christina the ring, because I like the ring because it's adjustable. It can go to any color, any size finger, which is stretchable, very pretty, and also very comfortable. And comes in different color stones.
Yes, I love the rings. They're fabulous. They are on an elastic cord, sterling silver with Swarovski crystals.
Do you try to match, for example, necklaces with the pearl, with the rings or bracelets?
I kind of do, there are some things that I do freeform like that, but I can find the
If
crystals
somebody would like
to match. Yep.
Oh, thank you, Christina. This is lovely. Thank you very much. We are going to see some more of her necklaces that she does. What is your favorite color of stone to work with? Is it any particular that you like to work with? Is it easier? I'm sure some of them are easier, some of them are a little more difficult and more, time-consuming to make.
Definitely. It's like children. You don't want to say you have a favorite, but you kind of do. Right now, I really love carnelian. I think it's such a hot color, even obviously for the fall, and definitely for the spring and the summer. I mean, it's a neutral, warm-based tone. I think it looks good on everyone. I also like onyx. This is onyx,
isn't it?
That's a lovely piece. Onyx.
And you have something that hangs on those necklaces. What is that?
That is it's called artisan stone. Essentially, it's a river rock, and it's so pretty because none of the stones are exactly alike. Each one has a different pattern. So you have this beautiful one of a kind piece. Really, it's wearable art.
And do you also make one of a kind pieces, or just have a few limited edition of some pieces?
I do. I have a lot of one-of-a-kind pieces just because since I make and design everything, I don't like making the same kind of pieces. But I do also have some limited items where if I have a couple of these stones, I'll make a few of it because it's a pretty classic style.
Let's see, the girls are ready to show some. Let's see the next model, please. This is Ali again, and what she's wearing.
Oh, this is gorgeous. This is a calcite necklace with freshwater pearls, and what I did was I took sterling silver wire and wire wrapped it, so it's a little different than what I would typically do. And there are also seafoam green Swarovski crystals, so it's just really pretty. You can imagine that in the springtime, in the summer, even with winter whites, it would look fabulous.
Oh yeah, on the white especially will be absolutely beautiful, and the light color. Thank you, Ali. Now Christina is wearing something different. Let's see what she is wearing now. Those are some kind of pretty pinkish beads.
Yes, this is a lovely piece. It's a one-of-a-kind necklace. The pendant is Peruvian opal, and the stones are rose quartz.
A rose quartz, and with the crystals, and is it on silver?
It has a lot of silver beading in between it. No crystals, just rose quartz and the
some
Peruvian
rose
opal.
quartz, in different sizes. Rose quartz, very pretty. Oh, thank you, Christina. Oh, lovely, lovely job. So, what people are looking right now? Are they looking for any particular color or style, or just depend? So what they are looking for?
Well, right now, earlier in the season.
Is it a season, like if it's a season they like darker color, or in the summer like lighter color, or just how does it go?
It kind of ebbs and flows. I think right now people are kind of into resort wear, so they like the brighter pieces. So that blue lace agate piece is just perfect because that one looks good on everyone, regardless of your skin tone.
I see.
And it shows off a little tan, so that's a nice one. And a lot of the big chunky pieces are very hot right now.
This is a pretty thing. What is this?
Isn't this great? That is a leopard skin agate and lava.
Does it come the weight is, and then you just put them together?
Oh no, so what I do is I buy different strands of stones, and I just kind of visualize a pattern, and I really felt that that would look great together.
This is very interesting. I like that very much. And what about this clasp? Do you buy a ready-made clasp and just put them together?
I do. I actually import the clasp typically from abroad. They're all sterling silver. Some are from Thailand, some are from Bali or India. But I like to use the toggle clasp just because they're so pretty. One, they're really big, and they have really neat designs. They're
and
easy
also
to
it's
use.
easier to put on and to take it off. Is that right?
Yep. Just very simple.
Yes, and she does earrings, as you can see, in different stones, and as I said, do you do bracelet also?
I definitely do bracelets. I can customize any of the pieces that you see. If you want a bracelet to match, that's definitely not a problem. And the widths vary just because different people have different neck sizes.
Of course, yeah.
And anklets.
So what are you? This is your collection for now. Are you thinking about the next collection? What you are going to do?
I always have that in the back of my head. And whenever I purchase materials, I have items that I think are just gorgeous, and I kind of stash them to the side because I don't think maybe it won't work for the fall. It might work for the spring. So right now for the spring, I'm thinking that quartz would be really fabulous. Quartz, pink calcite, I think is really, really lovely. And it really just depends on what inspires me. And citrine, you can never go wrong with citrine.
Citrine, yeah, citrine is very pretty.
It's lovely.
Do you have any samples of citrine? You didn't bring it today.
No, I don't.
This is for your next collection.
My next collection. So the next time I come on the show, I can showcase new pieces.
Okay, that's wonderful. I really like things very much, as I said. And for example, this is such a classic, beautiful, delicate necklaces with the pearls. And what else did you use? Just the pearls on the gold chain?
Actually, those are pearls, and the clasp is gold vermeil. And I put the necklace on. It's multi-strand. It's very hard to tell unless you're up close, but it's on a gold wire. That what happens is I weave the pearls.
I see.
And the crystals. So it looks like a garland, kind of like an ivy piece.
It looks like a floating necklace. That's so beautiful. I like that, very much. They're very pretty.
Yeah, it's very feminine and just
very
simple.
feminine, and they come. This is the pearls, but they come in different shapes, do they? Or this is the shapes that you like to work with.
No, they do. Pearls nowadays, I love working with pearls. They're just, like you said, they're very classic.
They have in different shades. They come in different shades these days.
Different colors. I really love the iridescent grays.
Yes, iridescent are beautiful.
So pretty. And right now they're in these are rice pearls, the small ones, and the larger pearls are just kind of irregular shape. And I like the coin pearls, which are kind of flat, like the shape of a coin. They're so pretty.
Oh, that's wonderful. I'm really so happy that I found you to show us your beautiful pieces that she is featured in the magazines, and also her jewelry is carried in a local store. For example, this Sac Jandel is a very upscale women's boutique. Are they both stores? Because they have two stores, isn't it? One in Chevy Chase and one in downtown. In which store are your things?
The one in Chevy Chase.
In Chevy Chase, yeah, they have beautiful things there. And, as you can see, we have so many interesting, and thank you very much for coming in today. Now let's hear some music from our guests here. They were really giving us background music. Let's hear from them a little bit to close our show. I would like very much to thank you for watching. Also, I would like to hear from you, positive or negative. And, for next time, this is Olga Jevtich reporting for Fashion Notes. And now listening to this beautiful music of my beautiful and handsome guests, Jonathan and Miss Carpenter. They're lovely music. Thank you. Miss Carpenter. I like it very much. And I hope